Okay, in this video, I'm going to explain how to use pronouns with commands. And if you remember from last unit, we were combining pronouns, but we were using them with just the present perfect tense and the present tense and the pluperfect. So today I want to show you how to use those pronouns with commands, and it gets a little tricky. So let's just review real quick some of the things we already know about combining pronouns. First of all, always use the indirect object pronoun first, and then the direct object. So the indirect object pronoun is the person receiving something, and then the direct object pronoun is what they receive. So you can see the pronouns here. I've got the indirect over here, the direct over here. So this one comes first, this one comes second. All right. Secondly, remember that two pronouns that start with L, like le, les, lo, la, los, las, cannot come back to back. In a scenario where you have two pronouns that start with L, remember, change the first one to se. Okay? And here is something new regarding accents. Okay, when we have affirmative commands, we're going to be attaching the pronouns to the end of the command. So if you're adding, if the original command was two syllables, like venda, which means to bandage, okay? If it's two syllables and you add one pronoun, you're going to count three syllables from the back to find the accent. So vendalo, for example, venda was two syllables, and then we added lo, so we're going to count three syllables from the back. Just count the vowels, 1, 2, 3, and then that's where the accent's going to go. Now, if your original command was two syllables and you're adding two pronouns, in this example, vendaselo, you're going to count four syllables from the back of the word. So we'll count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and then that's how you determine the location of the accent. All right, so let's jump in and do a couple of these for examples, and I'm going to let you try some on your own at home, and we'll talk about it tomorrow in class, and I'll answer any questions you have. All right, so the top part, you have a sentence in English, and it's a command, and over to the right, they tell you what type of command it is in parentheses, and they tell you what the direct object is. So the first one says, give them to me. So it's an usted command. So first of all, what's to give? Dar. Then you say, well, what's the usted command for dar? It's irregular, and it's going to be de. So there's give. So we have give. And then we need them and me. And remember, the person comes first. So the person is me, and that's going to be the indirect object. So over here, it's going to be me. So we're going to attach that to the end. De, me, and then, so we've got that. Now we need them. Now what's them? Las pastillas. So over here we find what las pastillas would equate to in a direct object pronoun, and that would be las. So we'll attach las to the end here, and there you have it, demelas. Now we have to put an accent. The original command was only one syllable, de. So in a situation like that, I just go with the rule that I've already shown you, which is counting three syllables from the back. So 1, 2, 3. Demelas. And there you have it. All right. Let's try a negative one. Number 4, don't eat it. Don't eat it. So remember, with negative commands, you start with the word no. So we're going to start with the word no. And then this is going to be a to command. It's informal. And then the word it refers to la pizza. So don't eat it. So we have the word no, which is basically don't, and then eat. That's going to be comer. It's a to command, and it's negative. So remember, with negative to commands, I start with the yo form, and then I drop the o, and then I add the opposite to ending. So in this case, it would be comas. Now, so we have eat. So where does it go? And what is it? La pizza. It's going to be the direct object pronoun, so we're going to use la. So on a negative command, remember, we have to put the pronoun in front. So it's going to be no la comas. And let me rewrite that and make it clearer here. So no la comas. Okay. So that's basically what you're doing in this top section. Let's do one more just for clarity. Number 2, do it for them. Okay, it's a to command, and then it is going to be la tarea. So the word do, that's hacer. It's a to command. It's affirmative. So this is one of those irregulars. It's going to be haz. So we have do. And remember, we have it and them, and then the person always comes first, or the people in this case. So them would normally be les. But if I fast forward and I look at it, referring to la tarea, that would be la. So that would be les la. You know that's an unacceptable combination, so I'm going to change les to se. So we have them. Now I need it, which is going to be la. Hacela. Now, the original command was only one syllable, so I'm going to count 3 syllables in the back to find my accent. 1, 2, 3. Hacela. And there you have it. Okay, so there's 3 examples of that top section. So let's look at the bottom section. All right. So on this, you have a setup scenario, and then we're trying to prompt you to produce a command. And then the English is down there underneath for the first few to get you started. So it says, Miguelito y Paco no se cepillaron los dientes. Miguelito, Paco, you didn't brush your teeth. And then we want you to come up with the command here. Please brush them now. So please brush them now. So what type of command is this? Well, you're talking to 2 people, right? So it's going to be an ustedes command. The verb is cepillar. So an ustedes command for cepillar would look like this. Remember, we're going to use the yo form, then drop the o, add the opposite ending. So our yo form would be cepillo. We drop the o. We'd add the opposite ustedes ending. It's an AR verb, so we're going to add en. Cepillen. So that's our command. Brush. And then them would be the teeth, los dientes. And then this is reflexive. So on a reflexive scenario, we have to put the se here. And then we're going to put los there. Now, our original command was 2 syllables, cepillen. That's actually 3. So if it's more than, if it's 2 syllables and you add 2 pronouns, you got to count 4 syllables from the back to find the accent location. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be on the I here. Cepíllenselos. All right, let's try number 2. Marisol, no lavaste la ropa para tus hermanitos. Marisol, you didn't wash your little brother's clothes for them. Wash them for them now. All right, so we're talking to Marisol, so that's a to command because it's the first name, right? So we're telling her to wash. So that's going to be the he, she form, lava. All right, so we got wash. Now we need them, referring to your little brothers. So that's going to be them right here. So normally it would be les, but we can't say les la, because the next thing is going to be la ropa. So we're going to change that to se. So se would mean them, and then wash them now would mean clothes. Now, clothes, plural, it's plural in English, but in Spanish it's la ropa, okay? So it's singular, so we're going to say la for la ropa. So lavasela. Now, the original command was 2 syllables. We've added 2 pronouns, so we're going to count 4 syllables from the back to find the accent. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lavasela. All right, so if you could please try a couple of these, and then down here, you've got a scenario where we're taking away the English, but if you read the command, it should tell you what to do. It should be obvious. Like, Saraí, no hiciste tu tarea anoche. You didn't do your homework last night. What would the command here be? Do it now. You know, do it now. Do it, okay? So you're going to have to produce the command at the bottom. So please try and practice for me tonight. We'll discuss your answers tomorrow, and I'll answer any questions you have in class. All right, thanks for checking out the video, and I'll see you tomorrow.